Okay, it's January 13th, 2024, 2025. I'm gonna go to sleep, but yeah, the last very long amount of time, ever since last Saturday, under a lot of stress, just dreading this whole year. It's because of the goals I set. Like last year, yeah, stuff were challenging, but it's like most of it was pretty impromptu, like under, well, this year, like a lot of things have to be planned out in advance, like half Ironman, other ultra marathons that I can't really sign up the week before. And the scary part is, as scary as those goals are, the overbearing scary thing is that there's no finish line to running. What if, even as much as I love or hate it, I'll do more extreme running stuff next year. I hope that does not happen. I really, if you're watching this, I hope just please actually go back to just doing road running and getting faster at shorter distances. Because, yeah, if that happened in 2023, 2024, it'd be so different now. But yeah, yeah, so yeah, what I have this year, if I'm gonna post this presumably after I finish my very first triathlon, which is a half Ironman. So the supposed to record this like January 1st before everything happened, but so far things are surprisingly going smoothly. Things have went smooth for like the last year. Even though some minor injuries happened in between, things have still gone smoothly. Last year and this year, yeah, I really want low points, like super low points, because that will truly challenge me. But yeah, that includes being severely injured, dropping out, or just not finishing a run or a race or something. Because it's so challenging, that'll really like test my mentality when it's at the lowest. But so yeah, maybe I'll find it this year. And yeah, the first major thing was definitely continuing the run streak. I don't want to. I guess maybe 1,000. Like I knew this would happen last year. Like if I continued 2024, that'd be 737 days. Just do another like 200 something, and I'll hit 1,000, which is pretty big milestone. So I guess the goal is 1,000 now, but I have no pressure. I don't really care. It's just a burden on my shoulders to run whenever I'm on vacation and everything, which sucks. We got it done. Joshua Tree, LA. Basically had to run all the nights, and then the company kickoff meeting stuff in Phoenix. That last week went better than expected. Like I wasn't super exhausted, even though I'm waking up at like 5 or 6 a.m. compared to 2024 when it was a bit harder. I was a bit more disciplined in that, which is good, given that. And I guess that happened because I was very disciplined, not super disciplined, but it was much harder in LA and Joshua Tree because the conditions are so much worse, so more sketch. I'm so happy and thankful that I'm alive recording this right now. Hopefully I'll be alive when I'm to watch this when I schedule upload it. If not, then yeah, it's my fault. Um, yeah, so so that was the first major obstacle, which I was able to continue to run streak. Like that wouldn't mean anything if I did it or not towards my other goals. The next goal was 100 stair reps up the House Street stairs for 100 Strava follower special. So that one was fine. I didn't know if it was possible. Last year I did 50 stair reps on just like one hydro flask worth of electrolytes. So I knew if I like tripled or 4 times the amount of fluids, took some more calories in, it shouldn't be too hard. And yeah, mentally got tough, but overall it wasn't. I believe a lot of people can hit 100 if you just decide to spend 7 or 8 hours of your day doing it, going up and down stairs. And that's like 10, that's like almost, that's the elevation of half of Everest, which is quite a bit, but there's like road runs or like mountain runs out there that's a lot more than I'm like 13,000 feet of gain. Um, so yeah, I didn't know if I was able to do that, even though, because yeah, it's challenging, but the main thing was that when I hit 50 stair reps last year, like, yeah, it got hard towards the 50, but when I hit 50 this year, maybe because I took a lot more in calories and electrolytes, but when I hit 50, it was just, yeah, I was a bit tired. I had to sit down a bit, but I was nowhere near the exhaustion of last year. Maybe because the weather's a bit more cooler, not like sunny middle of the day. Though I did have to wake up at like 3 a.m. on like 5 hours of sleep the whole week before that. But yeah, it's just like setting goals. Like if my goal was 150, I'd say 100 reps would be a lot more easier. And yeah, I don't know. Like I was not really in shape, but I think it's just the mentality of just setting insane goals, which I might fail in, but those the process in between is like so much more rewarding, fun, and I can hit them. It just brings the best out of me when I set these high, insane goals, which I haven't really done over the last couple of years. So doing it now, and it's kind of dumb I'm doing it this way instead of like run races and stuff, just shorter, just not like super long endurance stuff because it's wastes a lot of time and money. But yeah, oh man, 6 minutes already in this video. Okay, so yeah, what's next? Just running a lot more, starting to swim and cycle. I don't own a bike yet. I don't have swim trunks in Seattle yet, like actual swim trunks. So I'll have to do that because the planning Victoria half Ironman in May, end of May, and maybe sub 5, but I'm not putting too much pressure on that because some part of it is I'm not going to spend that much money on a bike, on a road bike, and like the optimized wetsuit, tri-suit, all that kind of stuff. But sub 6, if I don't get it, I'll be upset, of course, but sub 5 would be cool. I'd be obviously proud of myself, but I don't know. So, but between that, yeah, I'll be doing a New York City half marathon in middle of March. Initially, I signed up for that to avoid doing a 50K trail race that other friends are doing. But somehow I learned that there's a 100-mile, like Badger Mountain 100-mile trail run thing the week after. So of course not of course, I don't know why. It seemed like that race chose me. Like I planned, mentally I'm doing it. I didn't sign up yet just in case, but mentally I'm doing that. That's my very first 100-mile race, and I don't want to tell anyone about it. I'll have to rent a car and drive like a couple of hours to the start and everything, but mentally I just want to do a 100-mile race, just no expectations, not like no expectations, but like no one, just like seeing if mentally I can like solo through it. Even though it sounds so bad, like there's so much things that's you can accomplish better together, but I just want to just see how it goes, and I don't know how it goes. Hopefully I can sub 24 hour, but I'll have to run through the night, which is so much training, so technical. If you're watching this and you're alive in one piece, and doesn't matter like whether I DNF'd at like 5 kilometers or finished 100 miles, that's just even starting it is like unimaginable, and please don't do any super trail race thing ever again. But yeah, so whatever. So yeah, after that, Badger Mountain 100, like the weekend right after the NYC half. So I don't know what my plan is. Should I PR in the half? What should I train towards? I'll be doing a lot of like long runs in between now and March, so don't know if I'll be prepared, but we'll see. So yeah, after that, in April, we Boston in the middle of April, then right after the Saturday, so like 5 days after, Montreal half. Really wanted to do it. Missed out on it last year, and I decided to hop on it. Like visiting cousins as well, so that's pretty hype. And then the week after, Vancouver marathon, because that's part of a training program thing. And I don't know what the plan is, what to do, because the weekend after is like the Tillamook 3-stage thing in Oregon, where it's like you do basically do 100 miles within 3 days. Not super technical, but pretty hilly, I guess. Like 20 miles, then 50 miles, then 50K. And that 3 day stage race. I don't know what my goals are, because in 2 weeks I'll be doing my first Ironman. I just hope that I can chill through it, but we'll see. I'm pretty excited. Lots of friends will be doing that too. Like all those races that except for the Badger and the NYC half. I know friends will be doing all those, and the Montreal one, of course. So yeah, Power of Friendship. Let's see how good that is, and try Victoria 7 half Ironman. I don't know. I want to keep that in the down low as well, though obviously people might see me training, swimming and biking, but yeah, I just want to see like how well I can go solo. And then in October it's Javelina 100. I don't kind of want to drop out, but it's like yeah, because I have Berlin Marathon, then 2 weeks after that, Chicago Marathon, and 2 weeks after that to be in. So like 3 different places so far apart. When I live in Seattle, that's even somewhere else. How will I logistically handle it? Like I don't like if I heat train, I'll lose so much of the benefit because I'll be traveling to Berlin and Chicago and maybe Toronto in between. I don't know. I don't know if that's even a move worth it, but in the summer, hopefully I can chill. Rubik's Cube World Championships and have to get a Washington driver license. Those are my summerish goals, I guess. But yeah, it's kind of scary how these things will work. And the worst part is that I might be doing more of this next year, which initially when I mentally mapped out these races for this year, it's like, yeah, just do these couple of ultras and maybe I can call myself an ultra marathoner after this, even though I never want to attach it to myself because I'd just rather just do road runs, just be a normal marathon person. So yeah, hopefully if I'm watching this, yeah, I'll be publishing this after the Ironman Victoria Day. I didn't even sign up yet. Maybe the registration's full. So yeah, we'll see. I don't know what to say. I just hope in 2026. I don't know. Oh yeah, I guess one last thing. One of the main reasons why I guess I put all these big challenges out there is because it's like the 10-year anniversary of myself like ramping up my exercising and to a next level in the summer of 2015, as well as like starting to actually run on my own, on my free will, like 10-year anniversary. That's pretty massive. A 10-year anniversary since I last did lane swimming, like last time I actually swam. So yeah, it's pretty monumental. Like, and I want to like, I made a big jump 10 years ago in terms of challenging myself another big jump this year. Honestly, like thousands of dollars on travel racing. Like, I wish I had a better. I'm pretty thankful to have a job I have, but could not be. I'm not saving that much this year. Yeah, yeah. Hope you're alive. If not, hope no regrets. Yeah.